Hollywood support for global warming seems to be melting away on allegations. Scientists, did you hear about this? They allegedly falsified the data to strengthen their own beliefs and their own theories on this whole concept of global warming. A couple of members of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences demanding that Al Gore return his Oscar for An Inconvenient Truth while the Academy investigates the making of his documentary. Critics claim that some of the scenes in that documentary could not possibly be real. One of the people who supports that is John Berlau. He's the author of Eco Freaks, and he joins Happy Hour from D.C. John, thanks so much for joining us. We'll get into the Copenhagen Climate Control Conference going on, but first of all, we want to talk to you about this whole, aside from Climate Gate, Gore Gate. Now that there's this effort, presumably, to strip him of his Academy Award?
Yes, and I think it's about time. I wrote about 3 years ago how there are scenes in Inconvenient Truth that clearly violate the Academy Awards Rule 12 for documentaries as far as animation and the truthfulness of animation and reenactments in documentaries, and it's about time they started enforcing it.
You know, it seems like seems like a small battle to be choosing to fight, though. I mean, you've also got, I don't know, President Obama being awarded the Nobel Peace Prize as we're sending more troops to war. It's a very confusing world I live in right now. What do we do about it? You really want to go, me and others, to go lobby the Academy to try and take back the Oscar or something?
Cody, as a movie buff, I take this seriously, and let me give you the specifics. I take this seriously because there were movies more worthy of getting the documentary award that had technical violations of this rule, used reenactments, more reenactments than the Academy would like, such as A Thin Blue Line and Touching the Void recently about a mountain climbing tragedy, that were totally disqualified, weren't even in the running for Best Documentary. Here you have Al Gore has a scene using animation, which the Academy traditionally is frowned on, to illustrate something that even proponents of catastrophic global warming, the theory, say likely never happened. Polar bears drowning. When the only documented one of the only documented incidents of polar bears actually drowning was after a storm in 2004, and there were only four of them. It was a tragedy, but it was a tragedy due to nature's wrath, not global warming.
John, we're showing that polar bear animated video there, and it's real sad. No, obviously you can tell it's a reenactment there. We're running out of time, but I just want to get very quickly your synopsis, your view of Copenhagen.
My view, I'm glad that Climate Gate and Gore Gate are illustrated, don't follow the science, and have other agendas, and I'm glad it's getting the skepticism that it deserves.
Amen.
All right,
that.
John.
Healthy skepticism is often a good idea.
And his book again, Eco Freaks. Thanks so much, John, for joining us.
Thank you, Rebecca, Cody.
All right, on tap on Happy Hour.